Most of the people are really blinded, right? Majority, I'm talking about 98% of them. Don't follow the system. These people don't understand your vision. It's to follow your own purpose. Alright guys, I swear that after watching this video, you will have a clear meaning on your life and you will never ever complain or be sad about anything in your life, because once you fully understand a few things, it will dramatically change your life. Like, I totally believe that after watching this video, if you really listen closely and do a little bit thinking, while watching this video, guys, you have to really do some deep thinking yourself, right? I'm going to be talking about a lot of stuff, but it requires you to think as well. So first of all, I just want to say, guys, I am somebody who used to actually live very unhealthy and just do a lot of stupid stuff, honestly, just party and waste my life, honestly, until I came to a point in my life around 8 years ago where I just wanted to completely change my life. I did a complete U-turn in my life, stopped, hanging out with specific type of people, partying, and all of that, and completely changed my life, honestly. So it all happened through kind of an awakening, or whatever you want to call it, enlightenment or whatever. But I really came to understanding of the meaning of life, the meaning of everything, and overall, right? So today I'm going to be sharing you guys all of those things that made me change my life and completely take a completely different path in my life overall, right? So first of all, I remember, I was sitting on a balcony. I was living in London back then, and I was sitting on the balcony. I was actually smoking still 9 years ago. And I remember watching the cigarette in itself. And I was looking at the cigarette I was smoking, and it really hit me hard. I was looking at the cigarette and I started to realize that how in the hell is this thing, the cigarette in itself, controlling my life, right? Like, it really made me look so small and dumb. So this cigarette was telling me when to go to smoke, when to do what. So it is the addiction, right? It is the chemicals and all of that have made me look at this thing in a way that it actually has some value and it's leading my path in my life. Absolutely insane if you really think about it. Meaning that I am actually paying money so that my life would be shorter. That is insane. Like, it goes the same way with everything in life. Eating unhealthy, not taking good care of yourself, being undisciplined, not doing the things that you want to do. It is the same thing. You're basically betting against yourself. When you smoke and do unhealthy stuff, you guys all know how it affects your lungs, your health, and overall psychologically and all of that. Meaning that you're actually paying money so that your life would be worse. Just think about it for a second. And at that point, I realized it. I realized it by my own thinking and about my own stuff and all of that. And it really made me sick. At that point, I cut all of my cigarettes and threw them to the trash. And from there, I actually had a lot of different types of scenarios in my life where I really started to kind of understand life and get all these kind of awakening, enlightenment type of thinking, thoughts and all of that. Where I also realized that how crazy it is to even exist, right? Have you ever thought about it? Like, just think about it for a second. The fact that you even exist, like, you are a human who can think and all of this. You have a heart that is beating like with electric shocks inside of your body. You can have this imagination and everything, right? But the fact that you even exist is absolutely insane to even think about. Like, how do I exist? Right? Which leads to the next part that tells you that you probably do exist for a reason, right? Like, if you really think about it, for you to even exist, look, I'm going to talk in simple terms. I'm not going to talk it in a way that it sounds weird. But basically, when your mother and father made you to this world, you guys know what I'm talking about. About like millions of different children took a race, and you were the fastest. And for that egg to even turn into a child and actually become a healthy child, to be alive or whatever, is such a small number. So for you to even exist is already a miracle. Now you're spending your time arguing, being negative, being toxic, drinking alcohol, smoking, this and that. How the system has really brainwashed you into thinking that this is what life is all about. I mean, think about space just for a second. The galaxies and everything, right? And you are here on this little Earth where the sun is exactly in a correct position, exactly just far away enough so that you can live here, how everything is connected, you breathe oxygen and then you breathe out carbon dioxide, which the flowers and the trees need, that create the oxygen. Everything is connected. Once you fully start to understand all of these things that the system is trying to take you away from, right? Like they're always trying to put, drink this Coca-Cola, eat the chips, do this. Like they have really created a system that is so far away from what this life truly is. Life is amazing, guys. Life is amazing. The issue is that you have been blinded, right? And the next thing you want to do in your life is to open your eyes, guys. You have to open your eyes. There must be some people who are so poisoned by the system that you're probably even looking at me crazy. Honestly, I'm telling you exactly the best things that you ever need to start living a fulfilling and the best life you possibly can. But you have to really start opening your eyes, start thinking for yourself for a second. Like just think about it. Everything that they have created just to make it kind of grow the system, make it bigger, make it stronger, so that us humans become more blinded and forget about the reason that why do we really even exist. So the point that I'm trying to make here is that you and I, everybody in this world, for sure are here for a reason. You're here for a reason, guys. And what your reason is something that you have to go and find yourself, right? I can't give it to you. Nobody can. The only person who can find you the real reason or give you the purpose is you. And the biggest issue that we have in today's world is the fact that you have been brainwashed to think that, you have to have X amount of things or X things or YZ or whatever in order that you are even an incomparable person in this world. Meaning that you have to have some type of extra value so that you become existable, which is absolutely insane. Meaning that you would have to have money or cars or a home or this and that so that you have some kind of value. That is totally not true. You have a gift. Whatever the gift may be, maybe in this world where we live, it might not give you a big return right now, or maybe it might have a harder path than other people. But the most important thing that you have to do in your life is to follow your own purpose, right? Follow your purpose, and I swear you will find the reason for your own life, for everything, Don't follow the system. Don't follow what they're trying to feed you and tell you that you need to be making this much amount of money. You need to be looking like this or be like that in order for you to be even acceptable. Forget about all of that. Whatever it is that you desire, that whatever it is that you feel that your purpose is, go towards that. That is the only way that you will ever live a fulfilling life. Look, there must be some people who are born to do office jobs. There's people who are born to do sports. People are born to do this and born to do whatever, right? That's their life. Now, if you are born to do music, for as an example, you feel like that's your purpose, but you're sitting in the office, you're not living your life. I mean, of course, there are bills to pay and all of that. But guys, you have to understand this. Whatever it is that your purpose, and by the way, the purpose is not always attached to a job or whatever it may be. I'm just giving you guys an example, right? It could be you becoming a father. It could be you having a family. It could be you running marathons. It could be you climbing the mountains, whatever it is. There are people like this, right? You probably have seen these mountain climbers and all that. You see, they have found their purpose. This is the reason why they want to live, or whatever you want to say. Like, this is their purpose, why they are existing. They have understood it, and therefore they just keep climbing the mountains. People want to do skateboarding. People want to do this. These people have understood the game. And this is what you have to learn to do as well. Follow your own path and try to find your reason why. Because you definitely do exist because of something. You have your own gifts, and whatever it may be, go after it. Now, another thing that I want to talk about in here is people. Look, people, like we've been talking about in this video so far, is that most of the people are really blinded, right? Majority, I'm talking about 98% of the people, right? People who have not really realized their potential or their reason why or whatever. Majority of the people haven't. Therefore, you're extremely lucky to be watching this video, if I'm fully honest, because I think these are the things that everybody needs to hear at some point of their lives. Some people might wake up at 50 years old. Some people might wake up at 70 years old. Majority of the people never wake up. But if you're now young and you're hearing these kind of things and you start to really kind of understand that, oh, okay, you know what? You're absolutely right. It's time for me to really go towards whatever I want to do, then you're lucky. Honestly, look, majority of the people are not going to hear this story. If you did, you're lucky. And the second thing that I want to say as well, or the thing that I want to add, is the people, right? So people overall, whether if it's your parents or your close friends or all of that, they're never going to understand your reason, your purpose, or the things that, the world, the God, the life, the world has put into your head, right? I'm just talking in a larger perspective, whether if you believe in God or if you don't, doesn't matter at all. But everybody has their own vision. That's what I'm trying to say here. If you have your vision, then how could anybody else see your vision? Meaning that if you're somebody who is always trying to explain others about what you want to do and all of that, you should definitely stop that completely. These people don't understand your vision. They don't understand your purpose. Again, like I said in the beginning, the only person who can see this, feel this, understand this is you, right? This is, to be honest, I think the most important topic of today's video is the fact that you should never ever listen to other people. You can always understand other people's perspectives, be open-minded and all of that. And, obviously take maybe some kind of knowledge from other people and trying to learn from other people's mistakes and all of that. It's very important, by the way. I think one of the best things you can do in life is to learn from other people's mistakes and not to do it yourself, right? But overall, people are people. You are you, right? You are the one who is against kind of the whole world. And this is your story. So what you have to do is write your own story. Do the things that you want to do. Whether if these people agree with you or they disagree with you, it doesn't matter. Follow your path, follow your reason, and go and chase whatever your desire is. Whatever has been planted inside of your head, go towards that, achieve your dreams, achieve your goals. I believe in you, you can do it. My name is Okan. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.